Wonderful, wonderful, expensive. Somebody please tell me how much avocados are in the US because I don't remember. Hi guys, okay, good morning. So after yesterday's Jago exhibit, I didn't do much of anything. I went home, kind of rested, had dinner, and then came back. So this is the following day. And I realized that my refrigerator looks like the refrigerator of a college kid with no supervision. So I decided oh my gosh, I can't speak today. So I decided that I want to take you guys with me to the supermarket, something that seems so basic, but I feel like it could be entertaining just so you can see the setup. I'm gonna go there and make a quick run because right now it looks a little sad. I have lemons, limes, tequila, even though I haven't drank tequila in like 8 months, zucchini, carrots, little hot peppers. What do you call them? Pepperoncini? What is that called in English? Wow, my English sometimes just slips. And raspberries, and I think that's it. So I need to go basically do a full restock. I generally like to wait a little bit until I have like a huge haul to actually do to carry all of the things back. I try to use everything in my refrigerator, and now I realize I need a bit of protein and things to like make a mix together. Usually my lunch is pretty basic. I usually have just some kind of healthy carb, protein, and a vegetable. I'm so basic like that, like really, unless there's some fancy pasta. I'm not making anything crazy on a daily basis. And then breakfast every day, all day, it's always oatmeal. Also don't have that either. So I'm gonna go quickly. I'm probably gonna do a bit of a price breakdown just in case you guys are curious, and grab a few things, so follow along with me. Let me get dressed though. I did my makeup and put on the shirt, but I'm not really 100% ready. Oh, also if there's the flower truck, I'll probably go there and get some tulips because these behind me are a little bit dead. So I'll do that as well, but I don't think I can carry all of that, so I might go out for the tulips later. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I will take you guys with me, so stay tuned. Never forget your bags. One, and then one larger one here that my mom actually brought from Texas. Shout out to, is this HEB? I think this is HEB. Yep, thanks Mom for the grocery bag. Also today, I really feel like I'm having a good hair day. This is a twist out that I did. There was a middle part, but I kind of wanted to throw it to the side. So that's what I'm doing here. And obviously my thrifted leather jacket, the grocery bag as well, and my hokas. So funny story behind these shoes is that I was actually running a lot last year and I really like these, but for some reason my knee started to hurt with these shoes. I felt like they were almost too soft. And so now I solely use them for like walking around the city. They were actually really good shoes. I like them for walking, but just not running. I don't know why. Okay guys, let's go. Grocery shopping. Grocery shopping. I actually thought that I might put on the timer as well, because when I go to the supermarket, I am very efficient. I am in and I'm out. So let you guys know how fast my grocery store runs really are. So guys, here we are in my neighborhood market. I usually go and get fruits and vegetables first. Just a note that in Italy, you actually have to put on a glove to touch all the fruits and vegetables there. So you'll usually notice that there is a place where you can grab like a plastic glove before you touch everything in the supermarket. I actually find this fantastic. I don't know why we don't do this in the US, but I find it to be much more hygienic in terms of, you know, a pandemic happening and everybody touching all the fruits and vegetables. So it's like one of those extra measures that I think Italy got right. You'll also see me struggling here because I could not open that glove. So I'm actually using one of the plastic bags that are for the fruit and vegetables to weigh them function as the glove. I just didn't have time to struggle with that. It was impossible. Also, am I the only person that reaches all the way to the back for the items with the latest expiration date? I hope not. Right at this point, I realized they moved my oatmeal. I went on a scavenger hunt for this oatmeal. It wasn't in the organic section. It wasn't in the grain section. I'm walking around aimlessly like, where is this oatmeal? And then all of a sudden, I realized they move it to another shelf in the supermarket. So here it is, and I grabbed the last two. So I made it out in a little over 12 minutes. And another tip, no one's going to help you bag your groceries. You have to do it yourself in Italy. Okay guys, I'm back from the supermarket and I ended up spending, not that, because that is not my receipt. This is my receipt. I ended up spending $68.20 and in dollars, what is that? $68.20, that is $74.95. I don't know if it's gonna focus on this. $74.95 on all of these things. So I wanna go through them basically one by one, just to let you guys know exactly what I bought. So I'm trying to, maybe I should tilt this down a bit. So we got some, I'm doing this all in euros, by the way, so I'm not going to do the conversions. We ended up getting these golden delicious apples, 4 of them organic, 194 euros. These are actually already cut mushrooms. Where is the receipt? Already cut mushrooms. These are $2.39. These are just pre-packaged baby spinach. I personally like these because it's easier for me to portion control. When I make a salad, I just dump it all in, the whole pack, which is, how many grams is this? This is 80 grams. So I got 4 of these. They're €1 each, so 4 euros. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So it's me from the future saying, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Kenya. Yes, like the country. And I'm an American girl living abroad in Rome, Italy, documenting my life and sharing it with all of you. So in this particular video, I'm taking you on a more casual experience, but on my channel, you will find really helpful information to help you move to Italy or abroad in general that much easier. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload. And let's get back into the video. So I ended up getting some broccoli as well, because I've been really on this mix of basmati, hold on, I'm thinking of the English name, whole grain basmati rice, bell pepper, and broccoli in a mix with some form of protein, whether that's turkey or, that was the spinach, turkey or chicken or kind of like a steak. So I like to do this mix, and I might do it for lunch today and actually prepare it with you guys on camera because it's one of my favorite things to do. I've been eating that consistently for the last few weeks. So I'm just getting all the broccoli for like the next 3 days. So the broccoli, which, I mean, it's a lot, guys. It's like, what do you say, 3 heads? 3 heads of broccoli. That's for today, tomorrow, and the next day. And this was actually €2.73. And it was €2.19 a kilogram. And this was 1.245 kilograms. So there's my broccoli. And then I have my raspberries. Now these, I'm gonna be honest, to me, they're expensive, but I honestly don't remember how much they were in the US. Can somebody let me know in the comment section how much is a thing of raspberries? This is 125 grams. Or sorry, the net weight is 125, but the tare weight is 14 grams, I guess. 14 grams of raspberries. And these were, where are they? $3.59. Somebody let me know how much 14 grams of strawberries are in the US, please, because I don't remember. It just seems really expensive. I don't know. And then I got baby carrots. So these baby carrots, each they are €1.09. So €1.09 for each pack of baby carrots. I really like these for dipping in hummus. That's what I really enjoy. So when I have a little hunger, I like to go in and just basically dip baby carrots in hummus as well. So I have that. Then obviously I just like the already shredded carrots for my salads that I make. These were, how much were these? These were, where are they? Yeah, I forgot. She ended up putting these on the separate receipt. That's why I can't find them. I believe they were $1.50. The lady who was checking me out, she actually forgot to include these on the receipt. So she had to check me out a second time. I don't have these on this receipt. That's why I can't find them. I think they were $1.50 or so. Then we are moving on to bell peppers. So these bell peppers, I ended up getting 3. I don't know if you can see them in the bag. So I don't think it's bell pepper season because these were really expensive. They were €4.39 a kilogram. I ended up getting 1.12 kilograms. So 3 bell peppers was €4.92. So that's coming up on like $5.25 or so for 3 bell peppers. Again, today, tomorrow, and the next day. So 3 days of lunch is here. Bell peppers. Moving on to the soy sauce. Okay, I love soy sauce. When I make my mixes, I always add like a drizzle a little bit, you know, to spice it up. And this was €3.99. I also find that expensive for some soy sauce. Am I wrong? Can somebody tell me how much some kikkoman, is that how you say it, soy sauce costs? Is that a lot? €4? I always think it's a lot, but I'm not really sure how much it costs in the US either. I didn't really buy soy sauce that much. And then probably one of the most expensive purchases of the list was probably the protein. So I ended up getting pre-chopped slices of chicken breast and also turkey. So this chicken breast was €11 a kilogram. And this is 0.48 kilograms. So the price of this was €5.28 for just like the pieces inside. I don't know if you can see. So that when I make these mixes, I just throw them in, like toast them a little bit and saute them with some olive oil, cook them first, and then add the vegetables. So it's just easier for me. Y'all, I'm kind of a lazy chef, not gonna lie. I'm really not a cooker. And then I also got the same thing for turkey breast. So turkey breast was a little more expensive at $14.99 a kilogram, and it's 0.508 kilograms. So this was €7.61 for all of these. Basically bocconcini is what they call them in Italian. Okay. Yes, and at my supermarket they have little scratch and wins. If I should try to see, I'm not gonna win. I never do. Non hai vinto. Non hai vinto. Va bene. I didn't win. Moving on. So next we have eggs. So you know what's funny? Something I never thought about, these are 10 eggs. That dozen thing, yeah, that's an American thing. In Italy, I ended up seeing eggs in 4s, 6, and 10s, if I'm not wrong. So obviously the dozen, you leave that behind. There's no 12 eggs in a pack here. So this is 10 eggs. They are organic, if I'm not wrong. Yes. And they were €3.29 for 10 eggs. Then I also grabbed some organic strawberries. These were €2.99. Organic strawberries. Okay. Ooh, and then I grabbed some of my favorite like little bread crisps. These are called pane attimo. Really good. These were, I just like to have them as a snack. Sometimes I spread avocado on top or hummus. I just really like these. These are really crispy. They're like better crackers. You have to try them. Hard to explain what they taste like. These were €2.99. Moving on to the puntarelle. I love a puntarelle. It's basically like something you drizzle with a little bit of olive oil, lemon, a little bit of salt. Some people tend to put, what is it, asciughe? Sardines on top, I think. And I don't really like them that way, actually, to be honest. I like these also as like a side dish to a protein meal or something. These were, I believe they were €2.19 for this little pack. Then, of course, okay, so I ended up being in the supermarket for 12 minutes and 8 seconds. But the problem here was that they moved my oatmeal. Where was my oatmeal? So this is fiocchi d'avena, or fiocchi di avena, depending on if you wanna put the apostrophe or not. This is my oatmeal. I have this every morning, 40 grams. I love it with some raspberries. And this was €2.19, and there are 500 grams in here. So this will last me about a week and a half or so. And I ended up getting 2 of them because I noticed they were the last 2 on the shelf. And I can't go without my oatmeal every morning, so I grabbed both. The second one. Moving on to the prepackaged hummus. So I actually could do this by myself. Again, one of those I'm lazy kind of things. But this is the prepackaged hummus, and there's actually chickpeas and kind of herb flavors in here. And I really like these. Just a quick snack, obviously, like I said earlier, with the baby carrots. And this was €2.19. Moving on, wonderful, wonderful, expensive. Somebody please tell me how much avocados are in the US because I don't remember avocados. They are €2 each. So I'm holding €4 of avocados here. And they're like ready to eat. They're actually from Israel because I don't even think Italy produces avocados. So they always come from abroad. And they're always at least €2 each. I've seen them on sale for €1.50, but they're always more than €1 each. So I ended up getting 2 of these, always put them in my salads. Texas girl can't go without her avocados, although they really taste like nothing. They're not like those good Mexican avocados. Ugh. Some things you have to live without when you go to live abroad. So I let it go. Moving on, I actually got some smoked salmon as well. And this was really on the more expensive side because this is a wild salmon, and this was €6.50. A little high, but I like this as a snack whenever I'm having a salad as well, to just include in there something really quick, that extra hit of protein. So I grabbed that. Also, please somebody judge me. This is squeezed lemon juice, okay? So I have 1,000 lemons in the refrigerator, but sometimes when I'm making a tea and I don't feel like getting out the knife, cutting open the lemon, getting the squeezer, I will use this instead. It's not nearly as good as a real lemon. However, it's a good substitute when you're in a rush, so I got this as well. This was €3.29. And supposedly it says it has 2.5 kilograms of lemon inside. So yeah, there's that. This will last like 3 weeks or so for me. Okay, and that's all. I think that's everything in the bag. So again, we had a total of $68.20. for all of those items, I don't think it's so bad, right? Like I need somebody to justify this as well. But this is definitely like at least my supermarket run for the next 5 days or so, probably a little bit more. So yeah, I'm just going to put everything up in the pantry and the refrigerator, and then show you guys the final product, because there's nothing like a nice stocked fridge. But I've been really sitting back to appreciate the little things in life, and even one of the most simple tasks is like grocery shopping is something that you have to be grateful for. So, sorry, this is kind of deep. Let me not get all in depth here, but I'm just saying, like, I really sometimes think like, wow, I just went to the store. You just have a moment of gratitude like that. And now I have to do laundry because they are doing construction on the terrace of the building where I usually line dry everything. I actually have to line dry everything in the house with the window open to make sure there's no mold. Another thing you'll realize in European houses, you have to open the window. It doesn't exist this air conditioning system, so you really have to open up, let everything air out. And so that's what I intend to do with these clothes. I really need to hang them up, so I'm gonna do that, and then I will go ahead and prepare lunch. Okay, here we are sauteing chicken breast in some olive oil. I'm just gonna do that until they brown. And in the meantime, I'm going to be washing and cutting some broccoli as well as the bell pepper. I do everything in one wok, so it's very easy cooking and cleaning up afterwards. And then I'll start my healthy carbohydrate, which in this case today is actually whole grain couscous on the side. But first I'm gonna wash the vegetables and get them ready and boil some water. So at this point, the chicken breast is nice and brown. I'm going to go ahead and throw in the broccoli. Usually I would throw it in at least 1 or 2 minutes before I throw in the bell peppers, but today I just decided to do it all at once. Okay, now on to the healthy carbohydrate. So I have the water that's coming to a boil here, and I am going to weigh out 70 grams each of couscous. So I have all of my kind of product stored here. This is the couscous, the whole grain couscous. I'm gonna grab this and weigh out 70 grams. So you cover the couscous with boiling water. I'm going to stir it, and then I'm going to cover it with a plate. So let me stir it lightly. I already put a drizzle of olive oil in there as well. I'm not sure if this is the best way to make couscous, but it's the way that I've made it that kind of has worked for me. And then I cover it with a plate. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, it's ready. Things look good and toasty, so I'm gonna take it off the fire. And here is the final product. I always do a healthy carb with a bit of vegetables and protein on the side. This is usually my everyday lunch, so nothing too fancy. Just finished eating, and that is all for this casual vlog. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell. See you guys soon. Ciao.